Patriots.
Yeah.
So I'm going Packers.
All right. Number 3, I got the Dallas Cowboys, who we've just been talking about. You know, you guys have them a little lower. I got them higher. I still want Jason Garrett fired. I'm still on the hashtag fire Jason Garrett train, but I feel like they're going to go like 13-3. He's going to get almost a lifetime contract extension, and I'm going to be stuck with them for a while. But anyway, number 3, Dallas Cowboys. Who you got?
Number 3, I got the Los Angeles Rams. I always talk about it every single week is how smart the team plays. Sean McVay is an excellent coach. They have all the pieces to win too. They have really great leadership on defense. Then they have the young offense that's rolling like usual. So I like LA Rams. Number 3.
Okay, number 2,
Patriots.
Patriots, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a feeling you're going to be the same at 2.
Number 2 is Patriots, soft schedule.
Okay, my 2 is the Chiefs, up 1 spot from 3, beating Baltimore.
He had them at 3 last week, below the Ravens.
I did,
and we had a 28. What is it? What was the halftime score? 28-6.
That's trash.
28-6 halftime lead on the Ravens.
Now the Chiefs are at number 2 for me.
I know he's always doubting this team.
Mahomes is special. I'm not doubting them. I mean, number 2 is still pretty good, right? I still think they are going to come out of the AFC. I actually tweeted it this week. I finally jumped on the bandwagon.
You said you want that Super Bowl.
I want Dallas
That's what you say
Chiefs
you want.
Super Bowl.
That's not what you said you think. Is that what you think is going to happen? Yes. Good deal. The Cowboys guy's done. He said Troy Aikman's better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. You believe that?
I did not say that.
Huh? I don't know.
All right, so 2, I got the Chiefs. You got the Patriots. You got the Patriots. Number 1,
Chiefs.
It's Kansas City Chiefs, number 1.
Number 1.
Reason is
You're going to go 19-0.
We're going 19-0.
Patrick Mahomes, MVP again.
Patrick Mahomes is going to throw 60 touchdowns. He's going to be the MVP. He's going to be the. Actually, you know what? He might not get to 60 because we'll clinch with 1 game left, and then Matt Moore will have to win that 16th game, which he will. And we'll go 19-0. We'll go straight to the Super Bowl. We'll probably play against the New Orleans Saints or the Dallas Cowboys. We'll beat the brakes off them by about 30.
Yeah, I don't think it matters who the Chiefs play.
Huh?
I don't think it matters who the Chiefs play.
It doesn't matter who the Chiefs play.
AFC Championship is going to be the toughest game for them.
Here's the deal. AFC Championship will be the toughest game. The real Super Bowl will be whoever's playing in the AFC Championship against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And we'll hopefully beat them.
Yeah.
The deal is the ratings on a Brady versus Mahomes AFC Championship
rematch
is huge versus if you get Dak versus Breeze or something like that, or Dak versus Goff. I mean, what would you rather watch? Dak, Goff? I mean, you'd rather watch Dak because you're a Cowboys fan. But come on, Brady Mahomes. That's the guy riding into the sunset versus the kid that's going to be the best player. The kid that's going to be the best quarterback of all time, Patrick Mahomes. When he gets there, so we'll see. I'm talking a lot right now.
Here's
but
my foresight.
They're going to be good, man.
Mahomes and the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. David Letterman comes out of retirement with the old school late night wrestling shoes and hosts a show with Patrick Mahomes right here at the U Studios. There's my foresight.
I like that one. That's cool.
Fantastic. We get some passes to that at least.
Here's another.
You're on the show with.
Okay,
David,
cool.
But when David tells you to shut up, shut up.
Okay.
Here's another take for you. Last time. And this stat's been all over Twitter a little bit. Last time Mahomes has never played an NFL game on turf indoor. Never even played an indoor game. He's playing indoor. He's playing on turf. My guy is going to – last time he did that in college, he threw over 600 yards and threw – it's like 8 touchdowns or something like that. Not getting 8 touchdowns this weekend, but this weekend will be like the 6-7 touchdown weekend with like over 500 yards. Because they're just going to kill the speed on the turf that we have on this team is going to destroy Detroit. We're gonna just blow them up. It'll be and Detroit's going to score some points too. Turf indoor, but the Chiefs end up winning this weekend They're going to score somewhere in the upper 40s. And Detroit will probably get like 21 or 28.
Does Len Dawson give Patrick Mahomes a Fresca and a Marlboro or Camel or whatever he was smoking?
Yeah, I love that picture.
Do we get a real picture?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I will say this. It's going to be a big game for Kansas City this weekend in Detroit. You know, they should win. Detroit's undefeated, but they did tie with Arizona. So they should win. But, you know, I'm go Chiefs until they play the Cowboys.
Oh, I guess.
Who's going to come out of the West and challenge the Chiefs just a little bit? Is it going to be the Chargers? Now they have Melvin Gordon back?
AFC West, it'll be LA Chargers are going to play a lot better now they have Melvin Gordon back.
Yeah.
They'll play a
I
lot
would
better.
hope so.
So if
For my fantasy team.
Yeah.
the Cowboys and Chiefs play, are you going to be able to be around us three, Gary? I mean, the week leading in and then the week after the Chiefs beat the Cowboys, if that does happen to be a game.
Oh, absolutely.
You can be able to.
I'll have zero problem.
You'll have zero problem.
Zero problem.
I'll tell you what, though.
Willie, you're his lifelong friend.
I'll have zero problem.
Zero problem with what?
If the
Being
Chiefs,
around Chiefs fans.
Yeah, he won't have a problem. He'll
If
be
the
talking a
Cowboys
little
lose?
bit because I would talk too because the Cowboys are a really good team.
no, they are.
They're pretty good. When you start comparing them to what KC's got going on over here, we got a nice squad, man. We got a really nice squad. You know who the top? Would I be surprised if I told you that the Chiefs have a top 5 passing defense this year? It's top 5. I think it's like number 4. Our corners are actually playing. Pro Football Focus has our corners ranked way high.
The
And we
improvements
get
on the
Claiborne.
defense.
We'll get
have shown.
Claiborne here in 2 weeks. Don't forget about that. So, and then who knows? Maybe we do end up with Jalen Ramsey, which I'm all in favor of trading a first and a third for Jalen Ramsey. The rich get richer. Bring him on. This is the beginning right now of like a Chiefs dynasty. That's seriously because Mahomes is that much better than almost everybody else in the league. He really is.
How many more years do you think Andy Reid's got?
Andy Reid, I actually think he's having a really, really good time. But the over/under on Reid, the years he has left, I'd probably put it at like 6 or 7. Because he still looks like he feels really good. Like it's not like I'm dragging, like he's dragging. Like he feels really good.
Well, he's lost some weight.
Lost some weight, and his coaching staff is incredibly good. So it makes his job a lot easier, where he can just come up with plays.
Yeah.
And his GM Veach is amazing. So I can't believe in my life the Chiefs have this quarterback, right? Because we've had like Bono and
We didn't have offensive lines. There's a lot of reasons.
I mean, all this stuff, right? Matt Castle, Palco. Like we had
man.
like Dwayne Hewitt. Like I think Trent Green was the last pretty
Joe
good quarterback.
Montana.
Montana's into his career.
Yeah.
And then
But-
what's his name? What's his name? It went to the Raiders.
Rich Gannon.
Gannon.
I tell you,
Yeah.
Rich Gannon was a great quarterback.
I cannot believe we ended up with this guy. It's crazy.
It is.
I mean, really.
Well,
So-
if you watched him when he was playing at Texas Tech, you knew that he was
A Red
good.
Raider.
Oh, I was freaking out when the
There's-
Chiefs drafted him. I was so
there's
happy.
no telling that he would be this good.
Yeah, absolutely.
The voice of the Jayhawks goes from what I think it may have been his senior year. Mahomes is his senior. The next year he goes from Texas Tech having Mahomes to KU. What a shell shocker!
Oh, yeah.
Brian Haney. I mean,
That's rough.
he's a lifelong Jayhawker, and I mean, come on, if you can get Kansas basketball, take it. But golly, that had to be just
Yeah.
miserable.
That's
That
a
is
lot
rough.
different.
I actually went to the KU game on Saturday.
That's right. I saw some of the Snapchat.
It was actually a really good game. It was a good game, and I am no Jayhawk fan by any means.
You're a Cubs fan.
I am a Cubs fan.
KU's
I
definitely
know that.
KU's
You know
definitely
I know
better
that.
with less miles,
How?
right?
Your hat.
They're way more competitive.
They
Oh, I
lost.
have that on.
They still lost.
But anyway.
Speaking of hats, though, Gary, is this a new hat? You said you weren't going to wear.
Yeah,
thing.
I've never worn this hat on the show.
Just making sure.
I mean, I'm not buying a new
Oh,
hat
I see.
every week.
You're
but
not-
I will not repeat
I thought you-
a hat on the show.
and
Ever?
Being like
that
2
I
weeks
was-
in a row, or like for the rest, like
My goal is to never repeat a hat on the show that we do in studio ever.
so you have to own like 500 hats.
Maybe.
Awesome. That's cool.
I'm just gonna keep buying
Some of these
them.
guys got like shoe rooms. Gary's
have
got
a
the
hat
hat
room.
room.
I don't like the flat brim. I like mine rounded, kind of like yours.
Yeah, I'm not a
but
big
I like
flat-
a little
Some-
more.
I got
I
some
like
of
a little
each.
more cowboy.
I'm not
I
a
gotcha.
I'm not a big flat brim hat guy either. This hat actually was the first ever Shawnee Machiniste hat that I got.
Is yours flat?
Yours.
Yours.
Dustin Delaney was not a hat guy that hired me, and so he didn't have any hats. So I bought this from the baseball coach
Well,
at the time.
speaking of baseball, I remember as a little leaguer, they teach you how to fold your brim and teach you how to center your belt buckle. Those are some of the lessons I learned from baseball. And, yeah, you're right. Baseball is just they're quirky about hats, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. So this was the baseball hat I was able to get that he had left. So anyway, I feel like these shows keep getting longer every week, man. You just keep getting longer.
We can go another hour making fun of Trey Aikman if you want.
Well, there's 4 of us in here.
And
Yeah, I know.
Now I didn't get to come on the show last week, and the week before we had spoken about the Iowa State game.
Yep.
Oh.
And I have to eat a little crow here, and I'm fine with that because Iowa State did outplay Iowa. It was just one terrible mistake on special teams play that cost the Cyclones that Cy-Hawk trophy. And I am still in shock. I'm a little bit in denial as well. And but I'm sporting my Iowa gear for Gary because I am a good loser, I guess, if there's such a thing.
That is, you know what? Yeah, you wearing the Iowa gear.
Yeah.
That is a good. You are, yeah.
Guess what game we had on the TV whenever you weren't here?
Yeah.
It was the replay.
Oh, real.
It was looking really good for a while for Iowa State.
might
I was
roll
like,
my own
"Oh,
Midwest
God."
Mike's
Yeah.
card
Saying,
now.
are you getting worried, Gary? I was listening.
Yeah.
Hey, it was a really good game. I mean, it was,
was
a
a
really,
good game.
really good game.
Oh man!
It only took
Yeah, it only took 9 hours.
And then Brock Purdy came out next week and he breaks the school record for passing yards, throwing for over 600 yards.
because he wasn't playing Iowa.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true, too.
Playing Slappyville.
He still had like
Playing
300,
Slappy.
almost 400
Yeah,
yards
Slappyville.
of passing against
The,
Iowa.
Hey, by the way, I do want to say something. Shawnee Machiniste, we got our first win last week against Olathe Northwest.
And it wasn't because I was there.
Yeah,
I was there.
Jim showed up. He did show up to the end of the game, but and then JV got a win on Monday, first win for the JV against Olathe Northwest again. Then yesterday we scrimmaged a little sophomore versus freshman, and Jim, if we can cut this clip so that I can tweet it out and tag someone in it, but I do got to say that Coach Sean Hare and his freshman team went down to Coach Gannon and myself coaching up those sophomores. We did sophomore versus freshman. We did an overtime period. Put the ball in the 10. Score. You can go for 2 or kick it. Okay. We won in triple overtime.
How did Coach Hare feel about that?
Coach Hare was pretty hot. He said he will never come on Midwest Mics again until he beats us, until he gets a rematch.
That's not. Why'd you do that?
I didn't do that.
Why'd you have to beat him? You gotta make him feel good. Be like, oh, Coach Hare, you're the greatest. Like you lose to him, and then he's like, all right, come on the show.
Yeah, no, he'll get over it. But anyway, I just want to shout out Coach Hare and his freshman staff. Sorry that we had to beat you, and
Oh, shoot.
we'll beat you again in the rematch. Here, not next week. I think it's a couple weeks out, but we're gonna get them again.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was fun, and actually,
I remember whenever we used to play girls against boys, we'd let the older girls play against the younger boys.
yeah.
Those were fun too. Kind of the same difference, freshmen.
Yeah, yeah. We
Wow.
we
Dude,
did it.
My favorite was Powder Puff.
Yeah,
I coached defense for Powder Puff. Man, my defense. I had some athletes. I had some track stars on my team. I was sending them all the time. Mike, go.
it was kind of a nice reward for our sophomores who don't get to run our stuff a ton and just play a lot of scout team through the week and get beat up by the older guys all the time.
You get to be Rudies.
Yeah, so they all get a chance to play those freshmen. And no, the freshmen did battle us. Like I said, it was triple overtime, but we still got the dub, and that's
pretty
what's
cool.
important. So, Coach Hare, 1-0, baby. 1-0. Gotcha.
You want to talk a little bit possibly about what we might have next week, so people kind of be looking on the out for it. We
Oh,
may
yeah.
have- we may
Next
have.
week, it is a possibility next week that we will have Kurt Nelson, the Hall of Fame, Royals Hall of Fame director, out at Kauffman Stadium, a friend of UClick TV. And so we might be getting him next week. And he actually wrote a book, and, you can check that out. I'm sure if he's on, he can give the details where you can get that. But probably, Barnes & Noble, bookstores,
Right. Oh yeah, you can order online.
order it online. But yeah, Kurt Nelson next week, a possibility.
Talk a little bit about the history of Dayton Moore and his
Yeah.
tenure, and you know, I mean, love-hate relationship with Dayton with a lot of people, but you know, Dayton did do something that hadn't been done since 1985.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of changes around.